Yeah, what's going on, everybody? We're live here at the red carpet premiere of What the Heart Wants in Pensacola, Florida. It's me, Carlos. We got Maddie here on my right.
What's up?
We're fired up. We're ready to go. We're here at the red carpet. It's an exciting event. It's an exciting day. Been waiting months for this red carpet premiere today, so we're very excited. How you feeling, Maddie?
I'm feeling great. This is going to be a very entertaining night. Can't wait. I already saw the mime warming up.
Yeah, we got a mime performance tonight. We got the movie, obviously, as the headliner. I'm just fired up. I'm super pumped up. I don't know about you, but this is exciting. Lots of vendors behind us here, but it's going to be great. So we'll see how it goes. Actors and actresses and everybody, cast and crew, everybody, I think 5:15?
5:15, I think.
Yeah, is when they're supposed to start coming in. So I'm wearing a tux that's way too small, but I got it. I fished it out of my closet because I wanted to look good. And shout out to Matt here for helping me tie a bow tie. I didn't know how to tie a bow tie, and he helped me do it. So I have a bow tie.
I don't know how to do it either. I just magically did it.
He was able to figure it out on the YouTube video when I wasn't able to. So, but shout out to him. We look sharp. We're ready to go here.
Great.
It's very exciting. I mean,
very exciting.
I'm just waiting for everybody to get here. I want people to get here so we can just start the interviews and get going. So we're gonna be the lead off.
We're the lead off.
We're batting lead off.
We're number one
for the red carpet. That's how good we are. We're the best. ChirpCity Media is the shit. So we're starting off and setting the tone. We're setting the pace early here. I like that. We're getting the puck in deep. We're cycling and we're setting the tone. So I like that. I like our setup here. I like how we're feeling. So it's going to be good. But live performances tonight, too. We got the silent mimes, which they're not very silent. So I'm not sure where the name came from. Yeah. But they're called the silent mimes, and they're going to be performing live. So we're going to try to get that, show you guys the live performance. We obviously can't show you the movie, but it will be, I think he said Prime Video.
I think it'll be on Prime Video.
Yeah, so it'll be streaming. It'll be on streaming services eventually, so you guys can watch the events and watch the streaming and everything like that. But we'll get there. And we'll let you guys know. We'll put it on our YouTube channel and everything. We got some other news outlets and stuff coming in, getting set up, so that'll be good. It'll be good vibes. We're getting going here. We're getting started.
What
superpower?
Yeah.
If I had any superpower, I would just. Man, I mean, I want to be Superman. Obviously, I want the flight. I want the super strength. I want to be super fast. So I mean,
you gotta
everything. All right. I'm gonna fly because I could get places quick. You know, like I could leave 5 minutes before work and get to work in about a minute because I just fly.
That's fair.
I'd have to fly as fast as Superman could. Like, or it's like not worth it. If I'm flying like a pigeon or like a bird, just flying around, I'm gonna it's gonna mess everything up. So I got to be able to take off and really bring it. Well, how about you? What were you? What would
super
you think?
speed all day.
Super speed
all day.
What are you, the Flash?
Dude,
did they think you're the Flash or something?
That Flash, yeah. I mean, he can do everything. The show proved that you spin your arms fast enough, you can fly. Right? You run fast enough, you can go through buildings.
Yeah, you told me this theory. I mean,
realistically,
I don't know.
If you run fast enough, you can punch somebody. You have super strength. It's one power that gives you every power. I mean, it's pretty great.
So like if like you so like. Well, what was the thing where he did like the lightning bolt, like he threw lightning at the guy?
He was able to create enough kinetic energy to like throw lightning. Like that's.
I guess super speed's okay.
OP power.
I just want to be Superman. Like if I could be Superman, that would be cool. I guess I could take Batman too because he's rich. So I mean, I'd do Batman too, but I'd have to lose like a significant amount of weight to do that. So I mean, I would have to.
But I mean, like if you're rich,
I'd have to get super serious about it. But I mean, yeah, that would be. I guess that would be if I had to pick a superpower. But a superhero, I would obviously take Superman overall. I think that's.
Potter says he wants to time travel.
Potter wants to time travel? Boy, Potter wants to time travel.
That could be dangerous.
Potter, where are you going back in time? If you had to go back in time, where would you go? Where would you go forward? I think I'd want to go back in time to like. I don't know.
I'd have to go Starfleet.
Like try to go forward in time to like be on like the USS Enterprise.
Look,
I mean that would be cool.
Not only would I go forward
that would be
like
pretty
a
sick.
little bit, like I'd go a little
sick.
bit and then make the perfect March Madness bracket and just win.
Yeah, I mean,
and then I would go forward to like Starfleet, just meet aliens.
That would be a dream come true if I can, figure out how to make a pick. That'd be nice.
You can't say. Yeah, placing bets. That's
Placing
right.
bets. Yeah,
That's right.
exactly. Yeah, I
have
know
to
what's
place
going
all the
on. I know what's
bets.
going on here. Yeah, so you're trying to break the system. I get it. I see what's going on. I get it. Yeah, I mean that's every fellow degenerate's dream come true is being able to go make a pick.
See what sells and create that. He's thinking
Yeah,
money.
he's thinking the money. He's thinking the cash grab. He's trying to break the system a little bit. I love that.
He watched Time what was it? Time Machine Hot Tub or whatever.
Oh, Hot Tub Time Machine. Hot Tub Time Machine.
Where they go forward and he creates those songs and everything. Yeah.
I know. People are buzzing here. I see El Rico, the king behind all of this, the man himself, the guy is running around. I can see him prepping. I don't know if he's ready to come on camera yet, but I can see him getting fired up.
He's waiting. He's waiting.
I feel like we got to get him when he's in his getup.
When he comes through the carpet. We'll get him.
I agree. I think that's what we're gonna have to get.
We got our second outlook starting.
I see the silent mind prepping. We got to get it. I think we got to get a seat where we can get up close and personal with the silent mime.
Oh, his mime partner just showed up in costume.
Yeah, he's not ready. He's not ready to go.
Now you think we could try and interview him and see if he talks?
He's practicing. Do you think we could get the mime? Oh no, I think he's just. I don't think the big mime is going to be moving around too much.
No, he doesn't mess around.
I don't think he's going to be.
He doesn't mess around. He's into it. Even out of character.
We're gonna have to get an interview with the silent mime.
Yes.
That's gonna be a big interview today. We're gonna have to get him.
Yeah.
Silent mimes.
Oh, he's busy. He's getting into it.
He's prepped. I was gonna try to grab him. for you guys.
They're prepping. They're prepping.
Yeah, they're getting locked in. They're getting in character. I think we gotta try to get them when they're in character.
We have to try and get them when they're in character. Yeah.
I think that's. Appreciate you, man. We got an awesome camera guy here. So we got a good setup. Give
it 360 to the arena.
We'll do a little 360. We're doing a 360 the event. I'm
hoping that's what you're asking for, not what I think you're asking for.
Well, we're setting up. We're getting ready. Let's go interview some vendors. Before we get going, let's interview some vendors. So upcoming here, we got the What the Heart Wants booth. This is all the swag. So we got all the swag here. We got shirts. We got some shirts. We got these awesome wristbands.
Yes.
Which get the wristband.
Already got mine.
We got our wristband. We've had a wristband for months since August.
There we go.
We've had these wristbands. Nerdy kid from Escambia. Look at that shirt. That's an awesome shirt.
Nice shirt.
But these guys are awesome. So they got some swag here. Which shout out Lisan Villa, the prosecutor is on the cup. So shout out Lisan. So she's ready to go. So we got some awesome swag here. This looks great. We got the popcorn, the stuff set up here. They got a little bar going, which I like that. We're gonna get some drinks going soon.
Open bar.
I would wish. I wish it would be open bar. So we got Hollowed Ground Coffee. So we got Hollowed Ground Coffee here. So are you the owner? Are you the guy? Okay, so we're interviewing the owner of Hollowed Ground Coffee right here. So this is an exclusive interview. This is ChirpCity Media. This is awesome. So we're live on YouTube right now. So what do we got here?
So we've got all different types of teas, coffees, cold brews. We've got everything from lemonades all the way up to your high concentrated cold brews that are going to get you through those long nights and shifts.
So if I'm getting ready to go out, what would you recommend me to have prior to going out if I'm looking for a long shift?
If you're looking for a long shift and you're getting ready to go out, we've got some of our really good express hyper cold brew ones that we get. We make it fresh every single time we come to an event, and it'll really give you that kick you need to get through the night.
That's what I'm talking about. I like that.
Awesome.
I like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it smells great. Are you guys brewing it right here? Or is it already brewed? It smells fantastic over here.
We're brewing right now. We've got some that's already brewed that we did right before we showed up here, just so we'd have it ready for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have to do a live taste. We're gonna come back and do a live taste, but it smells fantastic. So this is Hollowed Ground.
Yes.
Hollowed Ground Coffee, and you guys in Pensacola?
Yep. Absolutely.
All right, in Pensacola. Right. So shout out Hollowed Ground Coffee. This is big right here. This is a big booth. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, so now we're shifting over. Right. So we got Utterly Sweet Creations. Now this is my booth. Obviously, I'm pushing out of this tux. Yeah. So obviously this is something that I'm interested in. So what do we got here?
It is freeze-dried candy.
Freeze-dried candy. Okay.
Things like Skittles and Airheads and fruit roll-ups.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh boy.
Have you ever had them before?
I've never
I've
had a
not.
frozen dried candy before.
Yeah.
So these are Skittles.
Okay.
Oh,
These are
thank you.
frozen Skittles.
Okay.
But what better to have at a movie than candy?
That's right.
So that's the thing to have.
I agree.
So
Okay, hold on. I gotta.
So, what is your favorite candy?
mine is the fruit roll-up.
The fruit roll-up?
I love the fruit roll-up. Yeah.
All right.
We did a school event one time, and all the parents were like, "Oh, they can't have candy." I'm like, "But I have fruit roll-ups," and they loved it.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a loophole because they got fruit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not a fruit guy. I mean,
guy.
you know that fruit vegetable is not my speed.
Well, we will
But-
be at the Bloody Mary Festival next weekend, and we will be doing vegetables there. So we will have
Oh, okay. Vegetable candy.
well, it'll be vegetables like cauliflower, green beans.
Got the carrots?
I haven't done carrots yet. I do sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Yeah, so but
That'd
we'll
be
do
good.
that.
That'd be good.
So what do you think?
What do you think?
This tastes fantastic. It's like it's almost better than it coming out of the bag,
It is very much so.
and it's not sticking to my teeth.
right. Everything's $5. It's a great way.
Okay.
To, well, minus my big ones. They're a little bit more.
Okay.
So, but y'all come back and see me.
We'll
All right.
definitely be coming
We're
back.
definitely
This stuff
gonna
looks
come back.
great.
This is delicious. This is fantastic. Utterly sweet creations. And where are you located?
Actually, I work at the cottage law.
Okay.
So it's a homemade business right
A
now.
homemade business.
But
Homemade.
if you'll take a look,
Okay.
Definitely take one of these
We're
cards.
gonna post it. We're
Yes.
live on YouTube right now. ChirpCity Media.
Welcome
All right.
to the cottage.
The cottage in the woods. Now they made a horror movie called like The House in the Woods or something. So
Oh.
what's going on here? Like, is this
completely different because it's all sweet.
Okay, all sweets, all sweets. Like cupcakes is what I'm seeing here.
Cupcakes that are movie themed and push pops that are ice cream themed. Just push
Remember, who were we just talking with? I was talking to someone the other day. I think it was at work about how we used to just have those push pop ice creams.
Oh,
And,
yes.
and it was like almost like in like the toilet paper rolls, and we
Yes.
loved them. Like those were like the best.
Yeah.
Those were great.
So that's like this. That's what this is.
But with,
Exactly.
like, cake.
And 3 different flavors inside. I have chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry.
Yeah,
Okay, that looks
so you get a little bit
fantastic.
of everyone.
I love it.
Awesome.
I
Do you
love
guys do like catering? Do you like cater like parties and stuff? Like if
I
someone
do.
wanted to do a large order?
Yes, I do parties for small desserts, but also large cakes. So for the big birthday cakes, weddings, anniversaries, all the things.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, that's fantastic.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much. So,
Yes.
Cottage in the Woods, not the horror movie, different than the horror movie. Okay.
Completely different.
Great vendors.
Now,
Great vendors.
now
so
this
far.
is
All
my
right, now we're getting
favorite.
to the good
I
stuff.
can
Getting
already
the food. I
tell.
love
This is
it.
going to be my favorite.
Smells great. Okay.
This
Oh
smells
boy. All right.
amazing.
Dragon Express
Dragon
Catering.
Express.
Hold on. Hold on here.
This smells amazing
This
already.
smells fantastic. This is where it's up. Okay, so Dragon Express Catering. So you guys exclusive caterers, right? Nothing else? Okay. And now, how long have you guys been in Pensacola?
We've been in the business for about 30 years.
30 years. Oh my goodness, 30 years. All right, here we go. I mean, it smells fantastic. Here we go. This is what we're talking about here.
There we go,
Because
here we
Easter's
go.
coming up. Easter's next Sunday.
Yes.
So this is where it's, now let me ask you. Last year, my parents got Peterbrook chocolate for Easter, and it was Star Wars themed. Is Star Wars coming back this year? Does anybody know? It's coming back?
Couple Star
Okay, I
Wars.
like that. I like that. I mean, Star Wars is the best. I mean, come on now. That's the best. I mean, your chocolate is fantastic. I go often. It's delicious. Great chocolate.
All right.
This is great. Look at that. We got some swag here. Oh, they got a little candle.
We make the candles in home.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got candles too. I didn't even see.
Oh, I didn't even see the candle. Okay, all right. Tell me about the candle.
So this is actually a candle business, and it's homemade by this man right here. Actually, what you can do, you can come over here and you can buy these candles right here. We have scents, we have examples, we have samples, and also with our combo, you can get up to $20 worth of candles in the bag. And what it is that it'll come with a thank you card, so you can write that to your significant other. Because you see, a candle will burn for a while, but then it will stop burning. Right. Your love never stops burning. So
That's
you
right.
at least have
Run
that card
soon.
as a memento permanent. You know what I'm
The
saying?
love never stops burning. That's a message right there. Perfect for what the heart wants.
That's real.
So I mean,
Right,
all right.
right.
So you guys, now what's the name of your business?
Bella Luna Artists and Crafts.
Bella Luna on Arts and Crafts. Artisan crafts. Okay. This is fantastic. I mean, I gotta smell a candle. You guys have a good candle to smell? All right, what do we got here?
Yeah, he's
Bud
gonna
County?
sniff that right there.
My speed,
That's
yeah.
for Potter right there.
Wow, that smells fantastic. Yes, sir. That smells great.
Back of the red carpet.
Back of the red carpet. We're getting ready. People are coming in now. This is intense.
This is intense. The music has started.
Music is starting. The
Screen
swag
is
is
on.
going here. So we're getting ready.
Here we go.
All right, our first interview of the night. And who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
Deborah Wilson.
Deborah Wilson. Live first interview on Chirp City tonight. Very exciting, very exciting. So are you in the production?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and who do you play?
I play the bailiff.
The bailiff. Oh man. So you're in the scene with my mother. My mother's the prosecutor.
Yes, Lisanne.
So Lisanne.
That's an awesome job.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see. So is this your first El Rico production?
No, I was in Sacred. I was
was in
extra
Sacred.
Sacred.
Oh, okay.
You
All
was in
right. You were in
Sacred. I do
Sacred.
remember
All right.
this.
So this is legit.
Yeah.
This is
Yes.
legit then.
Yes.
So
we gotta ask. We have a live chat.
We have a
going
live
right here,
chat, yeah.
And they want to know if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Probably Batman, but Rico's got that cornered up.
Yeah, he's got that.
he
good
does
job.
have that cornered up. He is the
Other
dark.
than
He is the
Bat-
Dark
other
Knight.
than Batman, probably Superman.
Probably
Superman?
I
That
said
was it?
I said Superman too. I think he's the best. He's the best. He's
Oh,
you know
yeah, I love the colors.
Christopher Reeve Superman though.
I love the colors and the
I'm
fact that
not
he can
doing
fly.
that Brendan Ruth Henry Cavill stuff.
No, I like the fact that he can fly and he's got that X-ray vision.
Right. He's legit.
Yeah,
He's legit.
yeah.
So now you did Sacred, and now I wasn't present for the Sacred premiere. What would you rate this event compared to the Sacred premiere? What would you say?
This one here is over the top.
Over the top. This is legit. I mean, this is nice venue. This is great.
This is totally rocking it right
Yeah,
here.
this is awesome. This is awesome. So you play the bailiff,
Yes.
and you know
Plus,
it's.
I'm also in the church scene.
You're also in the church.
Yes.
Okay, so now watching Jay Sapp, who this is his first time like leading. This is it's very intense for him. What now? How would you say that he handled like the pressure, working under pressure?
He's very professional with it. He held his own with this one. He's very professional.
All right, awesome. I'm very excited. I'm super excited to watch the movie. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for
And
having
I
me.
think there's more interviews to come. I'm not sure if they're set up yet, but I think they're going to kind of work the red carpet down the line. So,
Thank you very much for having me.
thank you. You have a great evening. Thank you so much. All right, so coming up next, here we go. So we have the prosecutor here live. Get the dress.
dress.
Looking fantastic. You look phenomenal. Lee Sunvilla playing the prosecutor.
Gotta be careful on this red carpet.
The red carpet. I tripped over it 4 times now. So we arrive here at Lee Sunvilla playing the prosecutor. Very exciting. Your first ever movie premiere.
Yes, it is my first movie premiere, first ever.
It's very exciting. It's very exciting. So what would you? Yeah, I was going to ask. So how are you feeling now that you're going to see yourself on the big screen? This is
I'm
legit.
very nervous. I have to admit, because it's like, I'm just thinking, what if I go on the big screen and I look like an ass?
Oh, come on. Nonsense.
Because it's like you think, like, okay, I think I did a good job, and then all of a sudden, it's like, oh man, I suck at acting. Or like people make fun of me. I'm nervous. It's a nerve-wracking experience.
I get that. I mean, this is your first, live performance. This is legit.
And I didn't see anything. Like
Right.
everything's been hush hush.
So you're totally in the darkness.
Right, I'm totally in the dark. I have no idea what is going on.
So
Interesting.
this being your first showing, now you've been with El Rico's Manager of the Year group for quite a while.
Well, I started with El Rico, believe it or not, last January 2022, and it has just been a wonderful experience. I can't say enough great things. I went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, and I studied acting for years. And
That's legit.
one thing that they kept telling me is, you're never going to have a good career unless you get rid of your New York accent. You have to get rid of your New York accent. You're terrible. You have to get rid of your New York accent. So when I auditioned for El Rico, he said, I love your accent. I literally drove home crying, tears of joy. Because I said, finally, somebody who likes me for me.
Come on. I mean, I think people don't like the New York accent is because they're hating on New York. I think they're just.
Oh, that's
New York.
100% it.
I mean, come on.
The American Academy's in New York. I don't think they're hating on New York.
Well, please. I mean, how many times can we hear Matt Damon do the Boston accent, and he's like the greatest
That's
actor?
right.
ever?
That's right.
He never does an accent ever. It's always you have that hint of Boston in there. So I mean, come on.
agree.
That's
I think
garbage.
That's true.
Now I gotta ask: are you excited for the Silent Mimes again?
I'm totally looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I think they're great.
We're trying to get an interview with the Silent Mimes.
We are trying to get an interview with them.
They were prepping hard when we got here.
Yes. Yes.
So, coming into this event, like, first time ever on screen, Now, you worked with a fantastic cast.
Let me tell you something. They're unbelievable. I have to say, JSAP is so talented. Miriam McGriff, very talented. I worked with so many talented people. I have to tell you, Darren, he was actually one of my instructors as well. An extremely talented person.
Yeah.
I have to say, like, the acting is really good. Like, very believable.
I'm very excited. I mean, you have such a talented cast, and now I've gotten to know them since I've been here. Great group of people. So I'm very excited to see. Do you have any particular scenes that you want us to look out for other than yours?
Well, I have to say, I think Darren is going to be a lot of fun to watch because he's a method actor, and he was intimidating me every time we had a break because I can't give anything away, I'm sorry. But I'll tell you, he was very intimidating, and he helped to motivate me during our breaks. Let's just say that.
All right.
So, any scene where you see Darren in, he plays the main character's father, you're going to love it.
I'm excited. Okay, so we have a chat question. This has been our question from chat. And this is it could be basic answer or it could be, more extravagant. Very philosophical. If you had to become a superhero or choose a superpower, what would it be and what would you use it for?
Wonder Woman! And I would fight men who are bad. And I would use my powers and have gorgeous bracelets. That's why I would be.
I love that.
There you go.
Wonder Woman.
That's a very extravagant answer. I like that. Last question that I have. She does have the crown.
Yeah,
And she does that X that stops like the thing.
It's always like dodging bullets.
The second.
All right, so last question that I have. Who are you wearing here tonight?
I am wearing Ralph Lauren that I actually bought last year. And I said I love the dress. I have to buy it, and I haven't worn it in a long time. I never wore it. I wore it one night for dinner. But anyway, so Ralph Lauren. And I got my hair done at the Blowout Bar right next to Sky's Pizza. They did a really great job.
Blowout Bar right next to Sky's Pizza. I walked past that place.
Abby at the Blowout Bar by Sky's Pizza.
Okay, Abby, Blowout Bar at Sky's Pizza. Shout out the Blowout Bar. That's fantastic. And shout out Sky's Pizza because it's fantastic.
Sky's Pizza.
Alrighty. You got any other final questions here for the prosecutor?
I do not.
All right,
Can't
I think
wait.
you're off the hook. You go enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you so much.
All right. We're on the move.
Want to get Gabe for his new show?
Yes,
Up and coming?
Gabe, can we get an interview?
Gabe, interview.
Okay, so
Up and coming writer.
Gabe Villa, up and coming writer, very talented human being here. So Matt wanted to bring you in because we had questions about your upcoming shows and things going on.
Oh, right.
So we have some big questions. So first things first, Douche. When are we gonna see Douche?
Douche is actually all put together and we're submitting it to festivals right now. But the only thing is that you can't submit and publish to a lot of festivals. So it's just a matter of sending privately and not like putting it out there,
So after the festival, we'll see it public.
After the festival.
And when is the festival?
We got to see if we get into it.
So you got to be submitted.
It's kind of a grueling process. We submitted, but we're waiting.
Okay, I like that.
And
No, go ahead. No,
Your
please.
show that's coming up.
Yes.
What is the name of that? What is that about?
So that is a play. It is a dramatic comedy, family drama about family living in COVID. It is called I Don't Want to Be Here.
All right.
Now you wrote that about our family in particular.
The characters are definitely based off of my family, a lot of them. A lot of the family dynamics are similar. I thought it would be fun to use my family as an example to tell a more broad story.
I agree. I like that.
Especially since, there's a lot of fun characters in the family.
Very fun characters.
Interesting.
Now that's going to be in June in New York.
Of course, yes.
So coming down and now, so tying it into here. Now you worked with Manager of the Year a little bit. You did some acting in the classes,
Yes.
and you know El Rico and you know the gang. So is there a particular actor or actress other than Lisan, the prosecutor, that you're excited to watch on the screen tonight?
I'm excited to watch the male lead, Jeff Sapp. I think it should be a moment.
A moment.
Yeah.
That's a good description.
Yes.
So I'm very excited for your projects. I'm very excited for this. So I think I'm out of questions for Gabe. I think we're good to go.
too, yeah.
So you are off the hook. You have a wonderful rest of the evening. We'll catch up with you later.
Thank you. All right, bye.
All right.
Stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe. Stay strong. All right. Would you like to jump in?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Come on in. Hop in. All right. Who do we got the pleasure of speaking with today?
Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee. Awesome. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Now, Brandon, are you in the feature film today?
Yeah, I'm an extra in the film.
You're an extra in the film. All right, awesome. Now, have you been involved with Manager of the Year at all as of late, or not so much?
No, just
okay.
the film.
Just the film? Awesome.
What was that like working on the film with all the other actors and crew?
It was mind blowing. I mean, just finally being on set. I was discovered 2 years ago by Adrian Armante from The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. It was a slow start, so
Wow.
yeah.
Good age.
That's awesome. It's legit. That's a legit pickup.
Right?
So now, are you based out of Pensacola? Are you from here? Are you from the area?
Crestview.
Crestview, okay. Crestview, that's a little bit of, okay.
I have lived out here for about a year or two.
Okay. All right, so you're familiar with the area.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, did you know El Rico in the past?
I'm sorry?
Did you know El Rico in the past?
No, I didn't. It was 2022.
2022, okay. I got you. Okay, cool.
Have you seen Sacred, his other film?
I didn't get a chance to see that yet.
Oh.
I actually wanted to see it before I came here.
Yeah, Sacred was an excellent film. Well, very well done. Yeah, it's good. You got to see it. You got to see it. Darren is a star in that movie. Unbelievable. Great job. Well, you are off the hook. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you
coming on. Absolutely. Well said. Are you ready?
Oh, he's ready.
Bring it on. All right, what's going on? I'm very excited to have you. All righty, so now first off, tell us your name and who you are in the movie.
My name is Thomas Mitchell, and I play Deacon Woods in the movie.
Deacon Woods. All right, good roll.
Yeah.
Now, Thomas, first things first, we have a very heavy Marvel fan base.
Oh, yeah.
And we know you. Now, you were in Venom, correct?
Oh, yeah, Venom,
okay,
yeah.
so now when you were in Venom, what was like the most intense part of being in that film, and in a film of that stature?
Oh yes, it was it was in the lab section. I played like a lab tech.
Yep.
And we were seeing one of the patients get infected with the venom. One of the first test cases, and it didn't go well.
Yeah.
As we've seen in the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was very promising in the beginning. But then after it turned and it killed them, they said, "Well, the doctor said next." So we were kind of like the other doctors and lab techs like myself. We were saying, "Oh, are we next?"
Yeah.
But it was a great experience. It was a big old, like a M&M peanut that we had to look at.
Yeah.
And the director was telling us, "Well, this thing's going to imagine like Play-Doh. It's going to turn this way, turn that way."
Oh, okay. So you were one of those people that would like look at the tennis ball.
Oh yeah.
And then pretend this tennis ball is. Wow.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what was that like having to like put yourself almost like you're in the movie, like so you
Yeah.
see like how do you prepare for something like that?
Well, reading comic books, I'm a big Marvel fan since the late '60s, and when Venom came on board for Rico to give me this opportunity to be in this small, cast of extras, to be, to listen to what the doctors were doing in the movie. Man, I just jumped at it. It was a 3-day shoot.
That's awesome.
And we got to go, and I was able to get into the contraption one day because the extra and the standing wasn't there, and the principal actor wasn't there. So it was fun. A lot of stuff that wasn't filmed, but I got to experience that, and I got a call back from that because they liked the look that I had. I even made it into the trailer. So you didn't even have to see the movie to know I was in it.
Yeah.
So that was special.
That's fantastic. That's awesome.
And now, what are some similarities with a big production like that you saw with El Rico?
Oh,
who's
good question.
Just starting
Good
up.
question.
You know what? It's all the same. It's all the same. Whether you see a $10 million movie, you see a $100,000 movie, it's all the same. You prepare. You come to the set prepared. You ready to go? No longer how it takes. Get that shot done, and make movie magic or television magic, and hopefully that person that pays for it, sitting down in the movie theater or at home on streaming, they're gonna get their money's worth, and that's what we do. We want to tell stories. I want people to feel, react, get a reaction out of them, to see that hey, they enjoy what they watch.
No, I like that. Yeah, so now this is this your second picture with El Rico? Because you were in Sacred.
Yep,
You were in Sacred.
I played Dr. Yeah, Dr. Greg in the first one.
Dr. Greg and Sacred, right? Yes, I remember. So now we weren't around for the Sacred premiere.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So in terms of what the premiere was for Sacred, and then the premiere with an event like this in this area, what would you say? Would you say this event has been more extravagant?
Oh yeah, from the sets that they had, it was like actual in the I guess in the courtroom. They went downtown to a real courthouse, so it wasn't like something that we had to put together. It was a real courthouse. So the production value when we had to work with from Sacred, even though we were in the old Sacred Heart Hospital that turned into like some sort of a museum. I'm not really from here.
Oh,
but
wow.
I'm a transplant from a couple of decades from my job, moved down here. They say it's like a haunted house or haunted hospital. But when you get the production value out of this one compared to what Sacred was, it's almost like day and night. And Sacred was real decent, but this kicked it up, 100% more. So I'm excited to see it too.
And what was that like? I know that they had the movie pretty well under wraps. What was that like keeping that from, your friends and coworkers?
From the people who have seen the this movie that we just did, we seen it was a play first.
Right.
And at one time we was going to shoot it as a play. But then Rico said, no, we're going to make a movie out of this. That was mind blowing, right there. So he said he changed some things. So I'm as excited to see what's going to happen to some of these principal characters and where it's going to go. So, and the play itself is great all by itself. So I know this movie is going to be, a mountain more exciting, twists and turns and things like that.
Awesome. We're very excited.
We're really excited. So now JSAP is first big role, leading role. Now you worked with him in Sacred a little bit, and I'm sure you've worked with him in the past. How would you say that he's kind of taken on the role as the lead? How has he adjusted to that mentality?
Well, JSAP he came in after all of the like I'm like class 1, and I think he's like class maybe 2 or 3 or 4, and he came in and he's always a natural leader, and he's young. And he's hungry. Plus, he has a whole another career as being a rapper, and he's very successful. So he knows the game already. Yeah. So when you put a camera in front of him, he's not going to be shy about it. He's ready to go. And it's mind blowing to see when he gets to work, because he takes it very seriously. The craft of acting. So when you see him on film, he's giving you 110%. And I'm just excited to watch him doing it.
That's going to be awesome. We're really looking forward to it as well. Yes. Well, thank you so much, Thomas. Obviously, we got to get the superhero question, superpower. So we got to get him with.
Yes. What if you had to pick any superhero or superpower to have? What would it be and why?
Well, even though it stinks of steroids, but growing up it was Captain America.
Captain America.
And I know he's square, but he holds everything, that I want in a superhero.
Yep.
That no matter what obstacles in his way, and he's from a different time where things are so-called simpler. So he's in this complex world of it's not black and white, it's shades of gray, and how he surmounts that. And then we had his partner after Bucky, the Falcon, the black hero.
Right, Sam.
I was drawn to that. Yeah. And seeing those two, how they coexisted with one another, and fight evil, Red Skull, and everybody else. So.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, that was a fantastic answer.
Yes.
That was a great answer.
I
think best answer we've had.
That
was phenomenal.
I'm a real fan.
Yeah, I like that.
We like that.
Well, Thomas, thank you so much for coming on with us. I really appreciate it. You're the best. Congratulations. It's going to be great.
Yes. Can't wait to watch. Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's getting ready. She's getting ready for the interview.
Gotta look good.
With an extravagant dress, looking fantastic, and Darren looking phenomenal.
Looking great.
I mean, this is going to be
amazing.
It's gonna look fantastic. So we're going to bring him on here.
Yes.
Now, Darren was the lead in Sacred,
yes.
So keep that in mind. He's legit. This is a legit pickup right here.
This is legit. And his co-star, I believe.
Yes, and his co-star. Yes, absolutely. Wonderful. How are you?
Yeah,
Here, get right in the middle. Get right in the middle with us here. So first question. So we're live on YouTube, ChirpCity Media.
Yep.
We're doing the red carpet interviews today.
Okay.
So first things first, tell us your name and who you play in the movie.
Okay, my name is Nora Jean, and I play Miss Lillian.
Oh, Miss Lillian. Okay, so we're
Yeah,
live from Miss Lillian. I love it. I love it. So now you were in Sacred, correct?
Hi.
You were in Sacred. So now after doing Sacred, was that your first production with Elrico? Or?
Yes.
Okay, so you after your first production in Sacred, and now you're in this one. What are kind of the similarities and differences in the two different productions?
Well, this one I actually have lines.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
I
that's a big
actually have
difference.
lines.
That's a difference.
The other one, yeah, I'm like no lines at all, but yeah,
It's exciting.
it's very exciting.
Yeah. Now I assume you went to the premiere of Sacred. You were at the premiere of Sacred. Now coming into an event like this, now you're in this is the second movie. Is this a much more? We've been kind of asking the people who we've talked to so far. Is this a much more extravagant event than the first premiere? Would you say?
I think it's a little bit more laid back, and I
More
like
laid back,
that.
okay.
It's
I like
more
that.
laid back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. I like the ambience. Yeah,
I agree.
It's very laid back.
I agree. All right, I'm going to kick it over to Matt. I'm sure Matt's got some questions. I'm going to kick it over to him.
we got a live chat here, so we got some questions from that.
Okay.
Their big one is, if you could be any superhero with any superpower, what would it be and why?
It's an intense question.
That is
an
a
intense
very
question.
Intense question.
I don't know. That's yeah.
That's totally fine. Look, there's so many powers and so many heroes. Like, it is hard to think about. Superwoman?
Superwoman. All right. Yeah, that's a new one. I like that.
And that's because she has all the power. I actually have a whole daycare, so I feel like Superwoman with my kids. Sometimes the kids, I have 6 kids, so yeah. Yeah.
Superwoman. That's a great answer.
It's a good answer.
Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman as well is a great answer. Awesome. Well, thank you. That's all I got from the chat. Yeah.
All right.
Mine was yeah.
Now, final question. You're playing alongside your husband, correct? Darren now. So you're playing alongside him. What's that like kind of working with him as well as yeah, it's good time?
I love working with my husband.
You guys got good on-screen chemistry, I'm hoping?
Yes,
Good.
we do.
I like that.
And I worked with him on Sacred as well.
Okay, yes, I remember. Yeah, all right. Well, you guys were fantastic in Sacred. Let me tell you. Great characters and great time on Sacred. So you guys
I love working with him.
yeah, good. I'm glad. Because I know sometimes like couples are very uneasy about working with each other in a film. Especially I know Emily Blunt and John Krasinski, who are a married couple, famous actors. They hardly ever work together. And they were in a quiet place. And I remember watching an interview where Emily was saying it was a little difficult at times, like working with your husband. So I was curious on what it was like for you guys. But you guys have great chemistry.
We have great chemistry. He's the person that criticized me, and
Does he give it to you?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, man.
I think he's a phenomenal actor, and so I love when he critiques me.
Yep.
And so yeah, we have great chemistry.
That's awesome. I love it.
It's even good because we can go home and we rehearse our lives and things like that.
Now that has to be an advantage for sure.
It is. Right, it is. Right. Yep.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. Matt, are we good?
Yes, we're good.
Well, thank you so much for coming on with us. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I'm so excited to watch it.
I'm excited too.
Very excited. Very excited.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so now we got to bring on the big man, Darren here.
We gotta bring him on.
So we got to bring on Darren. Is the man. This guy is the man now. So you were the lead in Sacred. You were the main guy. So now you're transitioning into this role here, and you have a massive wig. Now, what adjustments did you have to make from that character that you played in Sacred to this character in this movie? Who do you play in this movie?
Well, I actually play Enrico's dad.
Okay. Yep.
And so I had to, because of me doing method acting, I had to channel in the ability to switch over from playing a sociopath to actually portraying a live person that had passed away. And his dad was so dear to all of us, and for me it was an honor to be able to play his father.
Yeah.
So I had to kind of channel in on a lot of his mannerisms, what he looked like, to develop that type of character. to be able to make not only Rico happy, but his family happy.
Right.
You know, to be able to see his father come to life on big screen.
Now, what is that process like? You're talking about how you have to channel this person that you knew and was dear to everybody, and unfortunately now it's moved on. But what was that like? What mindset did you have to put yourself into to bring that character to life?
Well, I had to one. I had to go from a sociopath father to more of a loving father.
Right.
That was one aspect of it. And then I had to be able to look at what he stood for, the church, his family life, just really how he embodied the community and how he was there for, so many people. I had to channel that portion of it. So it's just like anything that I do with a character, I study it.
Yeah.
I study whatever it is that I'm portraying. When I played a sociopath doctor, I had to really study that.
Let me tell you, you were fantastic in that role. You were going around, and we were loving it when you would just whack somebody.
Yeah.
And it would just be out of nowhere, and you'd be like, oh, there goes there, and you just whack that. Like, we were loving it. Like, it was
dying today.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
I'm humbled by the experience of playing that character,
Yep.
and even more humbled by the experience of playing Enrico's father. So that was real humbling, for me. Touching moments, playing that because of seeing his father and talking with him and things of that nature. Touching to play that. It was an experience in itself.
And you talked about being a sociopath in your last role with Sacred, and also being a method actor. What is that like? When the camera cuts, but you still, you got more scenes, so you can't turn it off. What is that like? Being in that headset, even though the camera's not rolling.
Well, that's one of the reasons that I'm great at doing method acting. It's one of the reasons that Enrico will choose me for certain things, because even though the camera is off, when I get embedded into a character, then I'm that character continuously. Because I never know when, something will pick back up for it to be able to come back to it. But then at the same time, I'm being realistic in what I portray and what I do, because for our fans, they've got to see that happen, in their living room. Wherever they're watching it on their mobile phone, they got to be able to see and feel that character come to life. And that's my job, is to do that.
Well, you do a fantastic job. Now, let me ask you, so, kind of piggybacking on what Matt was talking about, I see you in the office. When I'm in the office, I see you walking by sometimes, and are you ever in character almost at the office at Navy Fed, where you have that character in the back of your mind and you're locked in still to that character, or are you able to try to separate the two?
It's hard. It's hard. And that's because, for one, I've done this for so many years in terms of acting, from stage. Doing 10 years of stage with Picard and Leroy Williams, to going into TV and film with Enrico. And so I've always been able to portray a lot of different characters. So my head will always be consumed with characters. So for me, I'm seldom out of a character.
Right.
It's hard for me to come out of a character that I embody and I embed myself into. So when you see me, I'm normally in a character of some sort.
That's an interesting way to do it. That's very interesting. I got to say, that's awesome. What do you got over there? Anything good?
I got one more for you. So I heard a little rumor that Sacred potentially could be made into a show. Look, that's just the rumor I heard. Now, if you can speak on that, would you be willing to reprise your role as the head doctor, and going forward, is that something you'd be interested in doing?
Well, I will say this. I'm not too certain about rumors.
Okay.
That I'm not too certain about. However, what I am certain about is the fact that Dr. Brooks is always going to be there. Okay. That much I'm certain about. Dr. Brooks is always going to be at some hospital facility of his own, doing what he does. But again, rumors, I'm not too certain about that.
Not too certain. Not too
That's
certain.
a good answer.
Good
I like
answer.
that answer.
Good answer. Well, I appreciate you coming on and joining us on the carpet.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate you being
Thank
here.
you so much.
And you look fantastic.
You
I got to
look
tell
great.
you, you look great. The blue looks sharp on you.
Blue looks
You
so
look
great.
great.
You know, I tried to, mimic my wife. Make sure
Yeah.
You look fantastic
You guys
together.
look
I gotta
great
say.
together.
I was asking your wife about the on-screen chemistry and about how what it's like working with your wife. Now she said you give it to her a little bit, like you criticize her and let her know what's going on. What are your comments about that?
I mean, we complement each other. She's a dynamic actor. She's explosive, and we complement each other. I have to criticize her very little, to be honest. If anything, it's continuing to develop and continuing to rise where she is to go further.
Okay.
But she's already dynamic.
Love it. I love it. That is great. That is great. Thank you so much. Well, I appreciate you coming on. You're the best. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I'm excited for more from you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
I want JSAP.
But we're going to have another interview round right here. What's going on? How are we doing?
How's it going?
How are you today? You looking sharp. You look fantastic. I got to tell you, the screen looks great. It looks fantastic. Now, so we're live right now, YouTube, on ChirpCity Media. So you're live with us here. So first things first, tell us who you are and who you're playing in this movie. If you're in the movie, who are you?
Okay, I'm Julius Benson is my name.
Okay.
And I play Pastor Lonnie.
Okay. All right. So we got another pastor. We had a previous pastor earlier.
We had a deacon.
Deacon. Okay.
Yes.
So all right. So how did you prepare for this role? What was kind of your mentality going in? How did you kind of set yourself?
Well, it's funny you asked me that because the church I belong to, my pastor there,
Yeah.
I kind of teased him. I told him that some of his mannerisms and
Right.
his style and technique I was going to steal from him. So
I got you.
I kind of
So you kind of brought him in and stole from him. I like that. I like that.
A little
That's good.
consulting work, right?
Yeah,
there.
a little consulting work.
absolutely.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. So now let me ask you. So is this your first production with El Rico? Is this your first time, or were you in Sacred? Were you a member of
Well,
Sacred?
I was in the original Sacred.
Okay.
But when it was redone, I wasn't in it.
Okay.
But I was in the play.
Right. So you were in the play. Okay. So you've worked with El Rico in the past.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, how has he developed as a leader and as a director and as a producer? How has he kind of grown through the years that you've worked with him? What would you say he's done each time differently and grown?
He has a genuine concern about his cast and the people that's, working with him. And you can go to him about anything, regardless of how big or small. He's just a genuine-hearted person that just really cares about the people that works for him.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is fantastic. You got?
We have a couple of chat questions for you. So we're currently live. All right. So the first one is, if you could be any superhero or any superpower, what would it be?
Thor's my favorite thing.
Thor. Yeah, that's a good
Thor.
one.
That's legit.
It's probably shocking for a lot of people. Yeah.
All right. Now, we know this movie deals with a court case. We don't know a whole lot more. But on that theme, if you had to pick like a last meal, what would your last meal be?
Oh, that's an intense question.
Coming from Jake Judd right there.
Jake Judd question.
Yeah.
You know what? Probably some sort of chicken Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo. Let me ask you. So I'm Italian. I'm a big Italian guy. Where do you get your chicken Alfredo around here?
Oh, that's good.
Jason's Deli has a pretty good
Jason's Deli. Wow. Okay. All right.
Props up to them.
They're great. We've had them.
Yeah,
They're
we've had
pretty good,
Jason's Deli. It is pretty good. I agree.
Love that.
So swinging back to the movie. Now, in this film, you worked with a great cast, right? You have you have a phenomenal cast from start to finish. Now, this is Jay Sapp's first leading role, right? He's taken over as a leading role. What did you see from him as he was preparing for this role? How did he kind of bring himself into this character? What did you see from him?
I saw dedication into portraying the role that Enrico wanted.
Right.
I mean, he was open and willing to anything he had to say about do this, do that, tweak this, go this way. He was receptive, very receptive. So, and that's how it came across.
That's right. Awesome.
So we're very excited because we saw him in Sacred and now he's taken over. Jay Sapp, we see him all the time. He's the man. We love him.
He's always out promoting. We love it.
So now, have you seen the film yet?
I have not.
You have not. Okay, because we're
No
wondering
one's seen the film.
if other people have seen it. So you have yet to see the film. Now, as from what you know, is there any particular moments in the movie that we should look out for? What should we be looking for in the film?
Without revealing too much.
Without revealing too much.
Wow. I would say while you're watching, you know how your heart tells you to do one thing, but then your mind tells you to do one thing.
Yeah.
It's moments to where it's a battle like that.
I see.
And the outcomes is going to be surprising.
Okay. All right. I'm looking forward to it. I like that. I like that little foreshadow
Very
there.
good answer. Yes.
All righty. Well, I mean, I think we're good to go here. Well, we appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much. You're the man.
Can't wait to
You
watch.
look fantastic. What are you wearing today? Anything special? What do you got?
Out of my own closet.
Out of your own closet. That's what I'm talking about.
That's even better.
You look fantastic. You're
Yes.
you're stunting on everyone out here. You're looking great.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you
on.
so
I
much.
appreciate you.
You have a great night. Where is he? I want Jay Sapp.
I know we're looking for JSAP, the lead. I know.
We want the lead Jay Sapp.
We got to bring him on.
He's out here somewhere.
Oh,
We saw him
look
earlier.
who it is! Look who it is! We can't reveal that we knew what he's doing. We got to get you on. We got to get you on.
Yes.
We got to get you on.
Yes.
All right, here he comes. Here's the
comes.
man.
How's it
Here's the
going?
man. What's going on? How are you?
Doing good, man.
How are you? I love the hat.
Hey,
You're
I'm
rocking the hat. You're looking great. You're looking great.
Yeah,
So we're live right now on our YouTube channel, ChirpCity Media.
Okay.
We're doing red carpet here. So first things first, tell the camera what is your name and the role that you play in the film.
Okay, my name's Jeremy Henley, and then I play the villain in the role. I play, gosh, it's terrible that I'm not good with names. I'm so sorry. I can memorize lines when I can't.
You memorize lines, but he can't know his character's name. But he is the villain. He is the villain.
I am the villain. Yeah, that's right.
So how did you now? Were you in Sacred?
Tommy was
Tommy.
Tommy. Okay, so you got the name.
Rolled back.
You got the name. So you were in Sacred.
I did. Yeah.
So you were in Sacred, and now you're coming into this role. You're playing a big part.
Yes.
How did you kind of mentally prepare for this role? How did you kind of bring yourself to come to this character?
Oh man, just to be honest with you, so in Sacred, when I started with them, I was just a background actor, just out there, just trying to get involved in the entertainment industry itself. And honestly, in this, I was supposed to have a different role, and somebody had to step away from, other things.
Yeah.
And they're like, and now you're in this role type deal. So I'm like, all right. So
Wow.
I did, yeah.
So they kind of threw you in?
Yeah, kind of just dropped it in. And just luckily with my background, I've been through, I was former law enforcement. I've worked in the prison system, all that. So to be able to be a villain, I'll just go ahead and tell you, when you work in a prison, not only can you be a professional law officer, you learn how to be a professional criminal as well.
Now, did you consult any of your people that did you consult? And you were like, listen, I'm playing this character.
CI, private consultant.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Gotta keep it on the low.
Listen, I got you're trying to figure it out. You're consulting. So you play the villain, and now without giving too much away, what's your character do that makes him the villain? What's his bad side?
Oh man, it just is what it is. It's really, hey man, it's organized crime. It's business. And I look back now to prepare myself. I feel like I was born 100 years too late. Yeah. So when I dig down into studying, I reach back into the Godfather days.
Oh yeah, I mean the best, one of the best movies ever made of all time.
And that's where you don't. And then you look at The Sopranos as well, where you don't have to get into. It's not all this fear me type deal.
Yeah,
it's a very business-like mentality. I'm a man of my word. There's consequences if you don't do what you're obligated to do.
Oh, wow.
I like that.
I like that.
That
This guy's legit. This guy's legit.
It's a very good outlook on that.
Yeah, I enjoy it, man. And it's kind of like it just is what it is. In order to be a boss, when you first start, you got to get your hands dirty and stuff. But once you elevate, as you elevate in rank, and that is just across.
Then you kick back. You got a cat on your lap.
But it also becomes about being a man of your word. Being integral and say, hey, if you don't follow through with what you're supposed to do, there's a consequence on the back end.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I don't know if you can reveal anything about anything, but any future projects in the works for you?
Man, I'll tell you, there's a little bit of everything, and all I can say is what Enrico Tunsil has started right here with everything he's got going on. If people look at the big picture of it, this is your stepping stone. It is your tool. It is your ladder to get established and move forward in the entertainment industry. Honestly, when I leave here tonight, I get on the road. I'm going back out to Los Angeles. I've plugged in out there. I've got an opportunity to sing for America's Got Talent. J-Sap Madstack, I'll go ahead and tell you, our main character in the movie. He's the one opening the door for me to come in as a motivational speaker on RWR Live 365 Radio. So where I go next, it's all, I don't make plans at this point.
The plans tell you where you're going.
And that's where it's at. You are only limited by what you choose to educate yourself with and what you choose to experience. If people continue to say, if you use the terminology that the sky is the limit, you're limiting yourself. There are space shuttles, space stations, and a flag on the moon that prove the sky is not the limit.
That's right.
Never set a bar and put yourself inside a box of other people's expectations and your own limitations. You set your mind on things, you set a goal, and you surpass that goal. So
I'm ready to run through a wall now. I'm ready to run through a wall. He's got me fired up. He's got me fired up. That's what I'm talking about. So you're on America's Got Talent, or are you trying out?
So I'm waiting right now. I've had 2 auditions with them, and then I'm just waiting to see what the auditions do as far as next level. But with that, man, with my law enforcement background, I've gone out there in the meantime while I was waiting on an answer if I advanced to the next level or not. I plugged my law enforcement resume in with a private security executive protection company out there. So I'm going to work back as an extension of LAPD, but in private security.
That's awesome. Which celebrities are you working with?
Man, a little bit of all of them. So
a little bit of all of them?
That's right.
Non-disclosure. NDA, little NDA. I like that. Anybody cool? Anybody like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm working with this guy?
I'll just tell you, my first night that I had a big event that I got to run supervisor over the security team, there were people from childhood movies that I looked up to.
Oh my goodness.
And on the inside, I'm suited with my
you're locked in.
But inside, I'm a kid.
You're like,
I got to send, but then I had to come back.
Now, do they let you like, can I just grab a picture with this person?
No, that's where it comes down with the company as well. No social media, no non-disclosure.
Wow.
You're there to do a job.
You're there to
hey, how you doing? Good to meet you.
Right.
Thanks, man. Some of them I escorted up and downstairs. There was
very cool.
Man, it's just awesome. It's a whole nother experience. Once you cross that border and get out to the unknown, which is Los Angeles, which is California. There's a lot of stuff out there that I will not get involved in, but there's a lot of opportunity, and that's where the land is. Complete judgment-free area.
For
if
sure.
you have a dream, if you have a passion, it starts with places like this right here, with people like Elrico Tunstall, with J-Sap Madstack, Manager of the Year. It starts with that's where your spark gets ignited. And then it's up to you to fan that flame, and you take that leap of faith and go and where your passion and dreams lead you.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Really excited.
Thank you. We're rooting for you.
Hey, I appreciate it, brother. You guys keep it going.
Thank you.
So that was an awesome interview. That was fantastic. Awesome. Are you coming on? Are you ready? Oh, she wants to come on.
Gotta say hi first.
We got plenty of more interviews to come. We're very excited. We got another great interview coming up here. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
How you doing? Good. Very excited to have you on. So we're live with ChirpCity Media on our YouTube channel. So very excited to have you. So first things first, we want you to tell the camera what your name is and who you're playing in the movie.
All right, my name is Tanisha P, and I play Lita in What the Heart Wants.
Very exciting. So Tanisha, we're getting hype here. We're getting hype. The intensity is rising as we get closer to showtime. So, is this your first production with Elrico? Is this your first one?
This is my second.
This is your second one. So, were you in Sacred?
I was in Sacred.
You were in Sacred. Okay. So, who did you play in Sacred?
I was just a nurse.
Just
a
nurse.
Have a name.
Little extra action almost, or like nurse one.
I had a few lines.
All right, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Nurse Mika. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. I got you. So, and who do we have here with us right now?
What's your name?
What's your name, buddy?
Kyle.
Kyle. Now, are you in the movie too?
I don't.
No, not yet.
I have no idea.
You have no idea? Are you working security? Are you her security this evening?
Do you know I go with my mama.
I got you. I like it.
Yeah.
So you're in this movie now. What would you say the difference is between this role and being in Sacred? How did you kind of like adjust yourself to this new role? How did you take it on?
So I've always liked different personas. It wasn't that much to adjust to, but there was a difference. I'm much more calm in Sacred. In this one, I'm more fancy, more, that spicy friend, but I love it.
There you go. I like it. I like it. That's awesome. So you worked with a very talented cast. Was there anybody in particular that you had an absolute pleasure working with that you want to shout out?
I think all of them. And my group of ladies that were in our scene, and you'll see that scene.
Oh, we'll see the scene.
Miriam, Yolanda.
Yeah.
We have, it's good.
Yeah.
You're going to see that scene, and we practiced a lot for that scene.
We're ready.
Put everything into that scene. So.
Yeah. Love it. All right, Maddie, what do you got? Anything from chat?
Yeah. So we know there's a court scene. We don't know what it entails yet. We're getting ready to find out. But if you had to pick one meal for your last meal, what would it be?
Sushi.
Sushi?
Yeah.
Any
Sushi.
particular type of sushi?
Any sort of rolls?
Let's see. At Rock and Roll Sushi, there's a Bob Marley roll. That's really good. Yeah.
You know, we live right by Rock and Roll Sushi. We've never had it once.
Never had it
We
once.
live right across the street.
Yeah.
What's the best? So, what was the roll that we have to try?
The Bob Marley.
The Bob Marley roll. Okay. All right. We're gonna have to check that out. We're gonna have to check that out. Now, in the movie, was there any particular scene other than the scene that you're in that you're really excited to see, that you heard a lot about, that you're really pumped to see?
I would say the climax of the movie.
Oh,
I don't want to give it away,
don't
but
give it
you'll
away.
see what happened close to the end.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
Interested.
All right. And then we have a special question that we've been asking everybody,
Yes.
so we'll let Matt ask that one.
Okay.
All right. If you had to pick one superhero or superpower, what would it be and why?
Wonder Woman, because I'm super mom.
There you go. That's also
Good
all right.
answer.
Real quick, we got to get your answer. If you could be one superhero, what would you be, and why would you be that superhero?
I'd want to be Flash.
The Flash.
It's because I like to run fast.
You like to run fast.
Good.
Barry Allen is awesome. That's a good pick.
Great.
I would want to do the Olympics race.
Oh, you want to be in the Olympics? You're gonna be a runner in the Olympics? That's a good goal.
Great goal.
That's a good goal.
That is
That's a good goal. I wish I could be an Olympic runner. I have no chance of that. Running down the street, I'd pass out. So it's definitely not for me. But thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? I'm so excited. I'm so happy you're on with us. So we're live here on YouTube, ChirpCity Media. So we're here, and who do we have the pleasure of speaking with today?
My name is Lee Wilson, or you can find me on social media as Just Being Lee, but I play the reporter in the movie.
All right, so we got Lee Wilson as the reporter. So very exciting. So were you in Sacred? Did you have a part in Sacred?
I was in Sacred. I played Nurse Rose in that one, where I actually pulled in Dr. Brooks's wife on the stretcher. So pretty iconic scene.
All right, there we go. So that's pretty awesome. So now coming into this movie, right? So you were in Sacred, now you're in this movie. And you see an event like this and a production like has the production level, would you say, increased in this movie?
I
Would you say
definitely
it's
think
grown?
so. I think we've got bigger sponsors, bigger supporters behind us. I like seeing how the growth we have came from Sacred to What the Heart Wants, and I cannot wait to see the next movie, and then of course film the next one after that.
I know. So have you heard anything about the next project? Is there anything in the
I haven't
works?
heard anything from myself, but there's always more stories in El Rico's mind.
Of course.
He's always got something ready to go, but when it's ready, he'll let us know. I
So
guess.
speaking about El Rico, who's the director and the guy here, what's it like working with somebody like that who has such a creative vision and he has things, that he wants to be a certain way? What's that kind of like?
I think it's easy. He lets you know what he wants. He lets you know he's not going to repeat himself.
Yeah.
And you're just going to focus on what he says. I know that what he gave me in Sacred, I was just able to go through with it and go exactly how he wanted.
Yep.
Without him, all I can say is that, none of this would be here. None of us would be dressed up for this. I mean, he has introduced me to so many people that has furthered my career in this modeling and acting entertainment.
Yeah. So what do we got, Matt?
Yeah, so a couple of chat questions. We're live. All right. So they really want to know if you could be any superhero or superpower, what would it be?
I'd probably fly.
Fly?
I want to fly.
That's what I said. Flying is where it's at.
I used to fly in my dreams. I'd take off running, and
then you just take
put your
off?
hands up
Take
and you
off?
go flying.
Yeah, that's
it never
a
worked
great
in real
answer.
life.
That's
I'm going to have to try that one in my next dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next dream.
Next time I'm having a good dream, I just got to try and fly away from whatever's going on. All right, and their other one is, what would your last meal be if you had to pick a last meal?
That would probably be lobster.
Lobster.
Lobster, that's a good
crab
pick.
legs.
Where's your favorite lobster place in Pensacola?
In Pensacola, I might not
In Pensacola.
know.
You don't know? Really?
No, my favorite one is in Destin. So.
In Destin. Oh, all right. I see. I've heard about this Destin Pensacola rivalry going, so I could see what's going on
But
here.
now the Outback Steakhouse has an amazing lobster and steak together. 'Cause I
Really?
went there for my birthday and got the whole meal.
The Outback Steakhouse. Huh?
Outback Steakhouse.
All right, I'm gonna have to
Really
check it
good.
out. I would think like crabs or something would be.
I'm not really sure, but I love that spicy ranch dressing.
That's
that
true.
kicks it
Yeah,
up a
I
little
got you.
bit.
I like that. That's a good answer. Yeah.
So now being in this film, and you worked with such a great cast, a star-studded cast. Now this is JSAP, big moment for him taking on a leading role, and it was very emphasized in the trailer premiere and everything. This is very intense. How would you say that he's handled taking on that role and prepared himself for that role?
So amazingly. I already saw him in this role to begin with. From the day I met him, he came up and presented himself into something that you knew was going to just go further and elevate him.
Yeah.
He holds himself at the standard. I mean, it's just amazing. And like I was literally listening to his music, getting ready for this whole event, and sent a
getting
little
locked in?
screenshot to him, like, look what I'm jamming out to.
Yeah.
Matt Stack, the illest.
He's the best. He's the best. I see, and he's such a great people person. You
Yes.
see him, he comes running up to you immediately,
Very
like, "What's
approachable.
going on? How are you?"
Always
Like,
ready
he's
to
such a
chat.
great guy. So I'm really happy, really excited for him. So, is there one particular scene that we should be looking out for? In the movie, what would you say is going to be the most exciting part?
Gotta be towards the end.
Towards the end, okay.
Someone's gonna bust in. Just keep an eye on it.
All right.
It definitely is gonna peak right then and get your attention for sure.
I'm very excited.
But I'm
very
gonna
excited.
set you up for it. I think in the beginning. We'll
Okay,
see.
all
We'll
right.
see how everything went. My scene's
Have you seen anything yet?
Not yet. Not yet. Just the trailer.
That's the trailer.
They won't tell us anything.
They won't tell us anything. It's very tight. It's very tight. What is that like being in such a movie? I mean, we see it with like Marvel and like the bigger movies. What's that kind of like having to like keep everything under wraps?
I feel like it's like being in a Marvel movie because I know up in that level you're not allowed to talk about things, especially like in TV shows, series. You can't talk about what's upcoming. So honestly, it just prepares us for what is to come if we get to that next level.
Right. Well, I am all set. Do you have any other questions you want to get to?
Just piggybacking off the not being able to talk. How was that like, if you go out with your friends and they're like, oh, what did you get up to this weekend? And you can't really share that with them. How's that?
It's really easy. I think most of my friends expect it. I'll tell them I was on a set acting. Y'all will see it eventually. If I can tell them about it, I tell them a little bit about it. But for the most part, they get to see it on social media or when they come to these events.
All right.
Awesome. Well, we are good to go. I don't want to keep you too much. I know there's a lot of mingling having to go around. So thank you so much for coming on. Really appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much. All right, there you have it. Very exciting interview. Gosh, there's so many people.
Oh, I know. They all want interviews.
I know.
Oh,
Here we go. All right, come on. How are you doing? How are you? You guys look fantastic. You look wonderful. Come right in the middle here. Come right in the middle.
We got microphones.
So we're live right now on YouTube on this is ChirpCity Media. So we're doing red carpet interviews. So first things first, we want to tell everybody your names and who you guys are playing in the movie or in the movie. So we'll start with you and then we'll work.
I am Lori Miles, and I play Consuela.
Consuela, okay. And who do we have over here?
I'm Belinda Jones, and I play.
Oh, come in. Get in here.
I play.
No, are you
First
kidding? Come
Lady,
on.
Michelle.
Oh.
So we're asking who are we speaking with and who do you play in the film?
I am Tina Mims, and I play Yana Sapp.
Yana Sapp. All right. Here we go. So very exciting. So guys, is this your first or second production with Rico? Were you guys in Sacred or?
This is our first.
This is your first. Okay.
I helped out in Sacred.
You helped out in Sacred. Okay, but this is your first on screen. Very exciting. So what was that experience like coming on a movie set? You're filming, you're doing something that eventually you're going to see on the screen. What was that kind of like going and doing that role?
It had me a little bit nervous in the beginning, but we were surrounded by basically family.
Yeah.
So it made it easier and everyone on set was so helpful. So I mean, it was a great experience. It was a great experience.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So now, do you guys do the acting classes and the acting community around it, or do you guys just do the?
We all did actually.
You all graduated. You all graduated. I love it. I love it because so my mom plays the prosecutor, Lisanne. So that's my mom. That's my mom. So and she just recently graduated, and she has been over the moon about Manager of the Year and Elrico and all you guys. So how does it like? Do you guys find it very helpful how close of knit community you guys are, how tight everybody is, and like, do you think it's easier to kind of come into the roles?
All of us were strangers
Yeah.
at first. Now we inseparable. So
Yeah.
it definitely brought people together, and we got a lifelong bond after that.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. I'm going to throw it over to my partner. He's got some questions for you.
We got some questions from our chat. We're going to change them up a little bit. Some of them stay the same. So if you guys had to pick your favorite restaurant in Pensacola, favorite Pensacola restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say probably Felix on the beach.
Felix on the beach.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good answer.
I stick to the same thing. So I'm an Outback girl. So
Outback, second Outback of the day.
Second Outback we've heard.
Wherever
that.
there's an Outback, I'm there.
All right.
All
All
right.
right.
I'm gonna say Longhorns. Longhorns good also.
Longhorn. Oh, wow. Longhorn. Okay. You know, I've actually never had Longhorn ever in my life. I've never had it once. Really? I've never had that ever in my life. I'm going to have to check it out. So going in a production like this and walking in, you have this big setup with lots of people coming, vendors and everything like that. Does it get you almost excited for what's next? Like what's upcoming? Because, you know, I heard, you know, from speaking with other people, the Sacred premiere was much smaller, and then you walk in and now it's becoming more grand. Does it kind of get you more excited as you move up and you get more projects come along?
Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely. So excited.
Ready for the next adventure.
Ready for the next? No, I'm very excited because, you know, my mom unfortunately wasn't in Sacred, but, you know, now getting to be in this, it's going to be, you know, very exciting and seeing future projects.
Your mom in this movie, amazing. It's bomb.
All right.
Amazing.
Now, is there a particular scene we should be looking out for? What do you, like? Is there something that we should be ready to see?
All of them.
All of them.
Hey, watch.
Just watch.
Yeah. Don't believe me, just watch.
All right. All right.
Now, when you see me for the first time,
Yep.
I need you to go crazy.
All right, I'm gonna go nuts.
Go crazy.
We're gonna go crazy. We're gonna go bananas. We're gonna go bananas. Now, being in a production with Elrico, what's it kind of like working with him and trying to fit to his vision? Is he very critiquey on set? Is he very hard on what he wants? Like, what's it kind of like working with Elrico when he has a set vision that he wants to see?
He knows exactly what he wants. He expresses that, and you follow through.
Yeah.
And he don't like to repeat himself. No.
He doesn't like to repeat
He does
himself.
not like to repeat
And
himself.
so he's a very serious guy on set.
Yeah.
He's a very serious guy.
But it's,
Okay.
it's a great thing.
Yeah.
It's a great
Yes, but you know what he expects, so it's not like you're confused because you can be like, and he's like, no, do that again.
Yeah.
So he's very serious, but it's not where you're offended or anything like that. He just.
You
This is what I
understand.
want, and we understand that he know his stuff.
Yeah.
So we trust the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you piggybacking off of that, if you had to pick the least serious person on set, who would you say?
Oh.
You?
We got her. We got the jokester right here. We got the jokester right here. Now, are you a troublemaker on set? Do you cause a lot of problems out there? Like, you know, making jokes? And
That's what you get.
that's what you get? Now, who would you say is like the troublemaker on set? Who's making Elrico's
getting yelled
head?
at?
Who's making Elrico's head spin a little bit as you guys are trying to get stuff done? Taramis?
That was a quick answer right there.
Quick, right
That
off
was
the
really
bat.
quick.
So we're pointing him out. Okay, so he's a big problem. He's the problem on set. He's the problem on set. We're gonna have to get him. We're gonna have to confirm to see what he's thinking. So, like, you know, kind of piggybacking off of that and the family mentality. Do you plan to see the same cast, you know, in every movie? Do you think do some people kind of bounce out, or what's that kind of like?
He pulls in different talent.
Okay.
Yeah. So it just depends on the script. It just depends
And who
on
fits the role.
his vision. It just depends on,
Yeah.
So he holds.
Awesome. So last question, ladies. Who are we all wearing tonight? Anybody in particular? And you guys look fantastic. I got to ask. I mean, you guys look great. I mean, I had to ask. What are we rocking? Any just rocking? I love the green. The green looks fantastic. And then the green eyeliner too is just unbelievable. You look great. You look great out there. So I had to say. But ladies, I don't want to keep you guys too much because I know you guys want to mingle and take pictures and everything.
I will say this.
Oh.
Lips by the lip bar.
Lips by the lip bar. So there's a lip bar, there's the blowout bar, makeup by you.
They got a bar for everything down here. It's great.
Oh, are we bringing somebody on right here?
Yes, this is my granddaughter. She's also in here.
Oh, come on board. Don't be shy. This is a very fun interview. Not serious at all. So you're in the movie. What did you think about being on the movie? How did you feel out there?
It was pretty fun. I liked it a lot.
Now, did you feel that the cast was very welcoming? Like you had a good time working with them?
Yes, they were very.
Now, who do you play in the movie?
Norma.
Norma. Okay, cool. And now, what character was that? Who is she in the film? Oh, she's your daughter. Okay, perfect. I see. In the film, you were the. Now, are you the one in the trailer where you're sitting with Norman on the scene? How was it working with him?
We had a lot of fun. He was really sassy.
Was he sassy?
Yes.
Was he giving it to you a little bit? You were like, oh, you're sassy.
Yes.
All right. We're gonna be like, come on. All right. Well, Matt's got the fun question tonight, so I'm gonna throw it over to him. He's got a great question.
If you guys could be a superhero or have any superpower, what would that be?
I mean, I think I'm Superwoman anyway, so
There you go.
I don't know. That's a good question. I would be one of the Wakanda forever.
okay.
Yes, I would be one of the warriors.
I really don't know. Maybe like a waterbender or something.
What? Avatar.
Oh, okay. He's a massive Avatar guy. He's all about Avatar.
What's the person that vanishes? Is that a superhero?
Oh, the Invisible Woman.
Oh, yeah, that's me then.
That's all you?
Fantastic Four.
That's all you. Sue Storm?
Yes.
All right, Sue Storm. We got Sue Storm here. Thank you, ladies, so much for coming on and being with us. All right, thank you so much. What's going on? I see the face from the camera. Is there a problem on the camera? No?
No, we're good. Come right on in.
What is that?
How's it going? How's it going? Good to see you guys.
Get in on this. We got a great group right here. All right, gentlemen. So we're live right now, ChirpCity Media on YouTube. Make sure you guys follow and come on, show some love. Now, so we're live here. We're going to start off easy. Your name and what role you play in the movie. Just super simple stuff. And if you're not in the movie, all good. You're just happy to be here, just like us.
I'm LG, and I'm playing a studio engineer, but also I'm a PA, and I'm doing the boom light. So I'm behind the scenes and in front of the scenes.
That's what I'm talking about. Who we got here?
Payton.
What is it?
Payton.
Awesome. Payton, your son? Okay. And who we got here?
I'm Jerome. Playing the role is Kyle.
Kyle. Okay. All right. So now, were you guys involved in Sacred? I know you were obviously involved in Sacred. I know you. Now, were you involved in Sacred? Were you in it?
I didn't get a chance to play in that movie, but
okay. So this is your first feature film.
First starring role.
Yeah, first starring role. So now, have you kind of felt a little overwhelmed? Like you're going to see yourself on the screen? Like what's that kind of been like?
Well, I mean, actually, man, it's not my first movie.
Oh, not your first movie. Okay.
My third film that I've been in.
Oh, third film. So he's legit.
One of the biggest movies I have been in. So,
okay.
It's an opportunity and it's a blessing. I'm excited about it.
Now let me ask you. So you've been in other films, and now you're you're in the Manager of the Year group, and you're working here. What's kind of the differences yet similarities that you've seen? Like, what's it kind of been like?
Well, pretty much everything in the film industry for me has been the same. When it comes to cameras, directors, peers, everything's pretty much the same.
I like that. Now I got to ask you because I see you hustling You're running around downtown with the flyers. You're working. What's it kind of been like, working with Elrico? I know you've worked with him in the past. I see you at all the events. Like, what's it kind of like working with a guy like that?
Man, we go back since like 94.
94.
Like 94,
So you've known him a long time.
Yeah. So we've been doing this, and then I got my boy back the whole time. Yeah. So it ain't no worry.
Now, what's kind of like the growth that you've seen from him over the years? You've known him for so long. You've seen his past project. What's the growth?
Beyond imagination.
Yeah.
I see like respect from other people, and I see people doing, things that they wouldn't do for other people for them, you know what I'm saying? And then people being together and then, collaborating. That's great for Pensacola.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing we do not have.
Yeah.
We don't have folks that want to collaborate for no reason. It's reasons, but they don't want to collaborate because they're somewhere else,
doing their own thing.
Yeah.
I got you.
But this makes it, man. Yeah. I appreciate every little moment of it.
Yeah, this is awesome. What do you got over there, Matty? Anything good?
All right. So our brand is mainly sports. We do a lot of sports content. You guys big sports fans? Love doing any of that stuff down here?
But I'm definitely who that Saints fan. If I'm an LA fan.
Okay.
All right, what do we got, Peyton? What's your team? Sports. And let's say football, college football. Who you like?
Alabama.
Alabama, you're a Roll Tide guy. How did you feel on New Year's Day? Bad. Did it almost make you want to say go blue? No. Can I get a go blue from you? No. You sure?
Stay strong.
National champs, go blue. Nothing. That's all right. It's all right. We'll get there. We'll work on it. I'm a Michigan guy, so I had to ask. Now. Oh, no.
We gotta go.
No.
We gotta go fast.
We gotta go fast. Are we on the clock?
We gotta go fast.
Okay, real quick. Favorite part of being on set with everybody, working with this cast. What has been your favorite part?
Just meeting so many people that was together instead of being apart.
Okay. All right.
Major.
What was your favorite part of seeing your dad work? What was your favorite part of seeing your dad work and do what he does? What's your favorite part?
Like, I don't know.
You're not sure? What's it like seeing him on the screen? Does it get you fired up? Does it get you excited? You look sharp. You look fantastic. Are you guys rocking the matching outfits almost? They're right there. You guys look fantastic. You guys look great.
Good.
And real quick to you, what has been your favorite part of being on the set and working with everybody?
My favorite part about being on the set is seeing everybody with the same like mentality.
Yeah.
The dedication, coming out with rehearsing. Seeing everybody come together and have the same passion. That's what I got enjoying seeing.
No wine. It
No
was
wine.
all, hey, whatever we got going on, we finna go do it, and then we finna make this the way. Somebody could be mad, and they come and their role is happy, and they'll do that. You feel me?
Yep. You got anything over there?
Yeah. Last meals, quick.
Last meals?
Last meals ever. There's a prison scene. You got a last meal.
Anything you want.
I'll take pizza.
Pizza?
Good answer.
That's his favorite.
Wings.
I like that.
I had to say what it is with ground beef and mashed potatoes.
Shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie.
Love a shepherd's pie.
It looks like we got the Disney princess Belle on set right now. We got like the Belle dress going on here. How are you? You look fantastic. Fantastic. Look at that dress stunting on us right there.
I know.
All right, guys. Well, we don't want to take up too much of your time. I know we're on a time crunch, so thank you guys so much for coming on. I appreciate you, man.
Can't wait to
Thank
watch
you so
it.
much. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for coming on, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're the man. Appreciate it.
Here we go.
Oh, speaking about matching outfits.
I know, man.
Here we go. Look at this. Look at this getup we got here from the guys.
This is great.
Look, you guys look sharp. You guys look sharp out here. So first things first, we're live ChirpCity Media. We want to get your name and what role you play.
My name is Terrence Boykin. I play Goon number 1 and the only Goon in this movie.
Goon number 1 and only Goon.
Yeah. And I also did a lot of PA work. I worked on behind the scenes, production-wise. It's been fun.
So I have to ask. Now we've been interviewing a lot of people.
Yes.
And they've named you as the biggest troublemaker on set. That you're driving Elrico crazy out there. What do you got to say about that? Is that you? Is that your role?
I plead the field, but low-key, I'm the one to keep them sane. I'm the one he got when they drive him crazy. I'm the one that
You lighten the mood. You're a good locker room guy.
Exactly. I'm the one that got to handle, take care of business.
Yeah.
Goon number one.
You're like the most important guy. You're a morale guy.
Right. I'm going to bring them
You're a
up.
morale guy.
So when they don't do what they got to do to get on me, it's like, head coach.
Yep.
Assistant. Head coach ain't got to yell. Give it to the assistant.
Yep.
And I'm going to get everybody straight.
That's right. I like that. That's a good look. So what do you think about your dad in the movie?
Good.
Good.
He's in the movie too.
Oh, you're in the movie. Okay. Who do you play in the movie?
Dodgeball kid.
Dodgeball kid.
You're a dodgeball kid. Now, do you pelt anybody with the dodgeball like hard, like right in the face, right in the mouth, setting the tone?
No.
Hey, it wasn't
Good
him.
answer. Good answer.
It wasn't him.
Good answer.
Plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth.
He knows. He knows.
He knows what's up. I like that. I like that. So you guys are rocking the matching outfits here. You guys look sharp.
Great.
Now, were you in Sacred? Were you in that movie?
I was in
involved in that
Sacred.
movie?
Yeah, I was involved. I played Luke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. Yep, I remember.
I had the hair then. I was Puerto Rican at that time.
You were a little Puerto Rican action. I like that. Now, what would you say are the differences between the set and the environment on this movie compared to the last one?
A whole 180.
Yep.
All right. I look at it like this: first time doing a movie, trying to figure it out. It was kind of all over the place. But this movie and this set, Rico, him and Yabui, they brought their game to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
They came in prepared and ready. They took all the criticism that people have said, and they used it as fuel and fire. And working behind the scenes on top of acting,
yeah,
I'm excited to see what this one like.
Right.
Compared to, there's no comparison
to this from the last movie to this one.
Just to let y'all know.
Oh man,
I'll let y'all know right now.
Woo!
El Rico from the Minor El Rico Studios.
Yep.
He set the bar, and it's
Real
way up there.
I'm
so
ready.
to hear it. We like to hear it.
Excited. That gets me fired up.
So if y'all are filmmakers out here trying to do it, this film about to set the tone for everything going on.
Right. I like it. I like that. All right, well, I'll throw it over to Matt, my co-host here. He's got some questions for you guys.
All right. Any superpower you want, what's it going to be?
Strongness.
Super strength, how about you?
Nice, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
Predict the future.
That's a good one. We talked about that one.
What was it? What was it?
Future.
Future. Oh, time travel.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Be
talking
able to
about.
predict everything. So I get a lottery anytime I need money.
Now, speaking of that, March Madness is going on.
Ooh.
I'm having a really awful time.
Everything.
I'm having a really awful time. I've been terrible in my picks. If I'm getting ready for tomorrow, who should I be looking at?
To be honest, I don't even watch the men's like that. I watch the females more.
The females have been getting a lot of hype.
The female March Madness is
Who's your pick in that?
Wait.
Who's your pick in that?
My pick. As much as I want to go back with LSU, I gotta say
Iowa.
South Carolina, man.
South
Carolina.
But you also got UConn coming back. You got Iowa.
Now, what do you think about Caitlin Clark?
Look, that's the Larry Bird of the women's NBA.
I like that
and,
take.
what's the girl from LSU?
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese.
Yes.
She's a Magic Johnson. Yeah.
I like
when
that.
they come in the league, WNBA, be ready for
Now,
it.
speaking about basketball, we were at the game last night.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you got demoted almost, it seemed like, to
Yes.
B team. Like, did you get how did you feel? You getting the demotion?
It wasn't that bad. I'm old. I don't like
That was okay.
I still need some icy hot for today.
Yeah. Are you hurting this morning?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I got my 3 points, my 10 assists.
Yep. And you were feeling good.
Take that. You take that.
You're feeling good.
But them kids,
They had a blast.
they had a blast.
Good. Yeah.
That girl on your team was something else.
Oh, yeah. Look, I told her, get open. I'm going to hit you with a pass.
I'm going to get the ball to you.
And she did it.
You were moving the rock.
I was trying to, I was trying to be
That's
nasty.
right. That's right.
And look, after I did that,
Perfect.
off the wrist.
All right. Last question. We got the superhero.
Yeah, we got superhero.
Anything else you got?
Favorite place to eat in Pensacola?
Oh, yeah, good.
Big food people here. So.
Yeah, massive food people. I'm busting out of my tuxedo, so we gotta. That's the big answer.
I just love food, though. That's
I'm a
what
big
man
food
think
guy.
about.
I'm a big food guy.
Food. Let me say, best food spot. Matter of fact, 1216 North.
1216 North.
Haven't heard of that one yet.
You got to come on.
He a hater. But look, 1216 North.
Unreal. You can't even talk. You can't even say that.
Can't describe it. It's so good.
If my body has showed my size, I'm bigger than you.
All right.
I like it. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys coming on. You guys are the
So
best.
much.
Appreciate you, buddy. You're the man. Come on.
Yeah.
We're ready for favor. We're ready for favor. All right, so we're here live. Chirp City Media is bringing on Favor, man. Favor is the man.
Yes.
Talk about the best MC in Pensacola. This guy right here.
Wow.
His name comes up right on the top.
Hey, I appreciate that.
So I've seen you in a lot of events.
Yes, sir.
And this is obviously the biggest one so far that I've seen you emceeing. How do you kind of get yourself prepared and ready to go?
Well, this is
to
all,
do something like this.
It's all natural for me. You know what I'm saying? Being that I am entertainment, I do entertainment. I'm in the movie. I'm in all the movies we do.
Oh, yeah.
So this just basically is natural. It's love automatically off top for the people. So it makes it easy to do, man.
Yeah.
You just speak who you is.
That's right. That's right. So you're in the movie.
Yes.
Now, who do you play in this film?
Look, I'm the choir director, okay?
Oh, man. And let me tell you, when I see you sitting on the floor and you're flaunting that wig,
Yeah.
that's something else, man. I see you flaunting that wig.
Hey, man, you know, you got to be in it. I teach them, you got to embark and embrace your character. So this is a character that you're going to see that I actually created a while back. And we had been doing like little sitcoms or little special improv things we were doing with this character. So now we're bringing it and putting them in the movie.
I like that.
So it's going to be amazing.
Now on that, so you teach the El Rico acting class.
Yes. I actually teach the class. I'm the instructor of the class. Normally we go like an 8-week class, man, and we're just teaching them the basics. Teaching them how to do what I'm doing right now, interview. Teaching them how to, basically what you're going to see on that screen, how to act. How to get the point across that people feel what you're actually doing and not be like, well, they're just acting. You're actually feeling like, wow. So it's going to be one of those type of things, man.
And has there been any, students or actors now that they've graduated that you've seen in the past, 1-2 classes that you're like, wow, they got something big going on?
Honestly, man, all of it. I like the fact because, see, like I always tell them, they always ask, well, what's the most exciting thing you're ready to see with the movie? Mm-hmm. I'm ready to see them in their faces. Yeah. Those that are just now getting on for the first time. Those who may be the biggest that they've done. They may have been in something, but this may talk the speaking role.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm most excited to see is them because I've been through it already. I've had 2 or 3 different movies and premieres. So not that this one has gotten back to me, so I feel like it's like that first one, but pretty much.
He's lying about everything, guys.
Oh, here it is. Here it
I
is.
cannot trust his man.
It's coming on.
I would trust his man.
Yes, man, I'm good.
He's full of it. He's full of it.
I trust his man with his life.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's good, yeah.
Trusting me with my life, that's better than a lot of people lying. So I appreciate that. But no, man, it's all fun, and it's all fun.
Yeah.
I love this. Man. I love
So now working with El Rico, you've worked with him for a lot of things for a long time.
Yeah. That's my brother.
How has he kind of come along as a director and as an artist and as a producer? How has he kind of grown? And you have such a great turnout in this. Like, how has he kind of elevated himself in every way?
I've been with El Rico going on maybe 9 years now. I was in the first original class. So we did some of the first original things as far as haunted houses and stuff like that. And we did a lot of plays and stuff like that. But, man, we've done a movie premiere before, too.
Yeah.
The growth, the learning from the mistakes that we may have done or had before to now, we are reaching a whole new plateau. And it's like we still have not reached where we're going or where we could go. Like, this still isn't like that, but it's just that stepping stone to show people, man, if you got God first and if you understand how to take care of people and if you're a good person, those are the things and key components that allows you to have a room full of people like this. This is nothing but saying we love the people that have invited us to come see this. So, man, as long as you got this, you create and make anything happen.
And on that, what is that like? You work very close with El Rico.
Yeah.
What is that like being able to build a community and then not only build your own community, but to bring a community together?
Yeah, man, it's a blessing, man. God is good. Like, above all, it's all God. We can't do nothing but say, hey, we the vessel, let's move. So it's a blessing to be able to see the different genres of people, different walks of life, same walks of life, all coming together for one purpose. Man, that's a blessing in itself, and I'm just happy that God allows me to be a part of it.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, I mean, now you, like you said, you went to past premieres in the past. Is this the biggest one so far?
Yes,
Has this been like the one that's like, all right, this is the next step. We're moving
Yeah,
on. This
yeah.
is something else.
It is. I told Enrico, I said, look, bro, we are really surpassing ourselves.
Yeah.
Like when you look around Pensacola and say who had a big premiere, the last one I remember is Sacred.
Right.
We did that.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, bro, we beat ourselves.
Yeah.
God is amazing. We beat ourselves in that this surpasses what we did for Sacred.
Yeah. It's awesome, man. This is fantastic.
Gotta get this show started.
Well, yeah, all right. Well, hey, I
Hey,
appreciate
thank
you
y'all.
coming on. Thank you so much. We're
Appreciate
really
y'all.
excited for the
Yes,
film.
sir.
It's going to be great.
Hey, favor ain't fair, but it so look good on me.
That's right, baby. I love it. I love it. It's awesome. All right, you coming on? Let's go quick.
Y'all ready to get this thing started?
Oh boy. Well, welcome on. So we're live in Chirp City. Real quickly, because I know Favor's putting the pressure on us. So first things first, what's your name and who do you play in the movie?
I'm Andrea Myrick, and I play Sister Johnson.
Sister Johnson. All right. Well, you look fantastic. First off, I thought you looked like Belle from the Disney Princess walking in with this dress. You look fantastic. So, being in this movie, what was it like, kind of being on set with all these great cast members? Like, what was that, experience like?
It was exciting. It was scary, but it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Yeah, I had a really good time. Everybody was wonderful. We came there. We did what we had to do.
Yeah.
Late nights, but we got through it.
Awesome. This is gonna come off a little douchey, but what is it like being able to rub it in like some of your friends' faces? Like, I'm in a movie. How's that?
Well,
Like, what's up?
I kind of try not to do that, but I do that. I'm like, oh, I'm in a movie.
That's right. Humble brag.
That's a much better way of putting
Humble
it.
brag. That's humble brag. Listen, but now this. Now, were you in Sacred?
I was.
Okay, so what was it like? The difference, between Sacred and this movie. What was the kind of, the differences that you saw?
The difference between Sacred and this movie is because Sacred, I was an extra, and this one, I was in the movie with lines and everything.
So you're bringing
and I was bringing it. In this one, that one, I was an extra, and it was a little bit, but I'm
Well, I think we're getting started, so I want to get you to your
off.
seat. But thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Can I hear some noise over here?
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, I know the event is about to start, so I think we got to wrap up our red carpet interviews. So thank you guys so much. All right, we're here live post What the Heart Wants premiere. We're with one of the co-stars, J-Stop Madstack, the man himself.
What's good?
We're here live with him. How you feeling? We saw the movie. How you feeling?
I'm shaking over here, man. On behalf of the whole cast, the whole crew, the whole team. It was just an amazing project from start to finish. I found myself laughing at a lot of key points, getting emotional, stuff that I didn't even know was going to be in the film. But man, it shows the progression and what you're supposed to do and how you level up from your first film to your second.
Yeah. Well, I gotta ask, because you played a character that was very hard to love. You got it, very hard to love. I mean, you had a lot of boos in the crowd.
I found myself loving it though.
There were, get him, and but let me tell you, you were phenomenal. You were phenomenal. Your acting was fantastic. We were rooting for you. You tell her we were rooting for you.
Yeah.
But so how did you mentally prepare yourself to play a role like that?
It was very, very difficult. One thing, if you know me as an individual, as a person, as you do, Carlos, I am 100% the opposite of what you saw portrayed in that film. I literally had to go to some dark places while filming, pre-production, and even when we actually wrapped, I found myself really stuck for a little bit of time in that character, man. Yeah, when you dive in and you become that person, you have a backstory. It's very, very hard to tell reality from fiction.
Yeah, I mean, you were incredible the way you played that character, and you switched it up when you were trying to get it.
Yes.
Oh man, that was just.
You had me in that last church scene where you're crying it out. You're
Yes.
like, I want my wife
Wow.
back. I was like, oh, this is the twist that everybody's telling me about.
Yeah.
They're gonna kill him for not stealing the money.
Wow. Right.
And then you turn around and whip the gun out, and I'm like, oh!
That was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah.
It was a flip.
Yeah. No, I agree. You channeled so many different emotions.
Yes.
You were great. So now that you've seen the movie, you've seen the final product.
Oh yeah.
How does it kind of put like a wrap on everything?
Man, it just solidifies that. Guess what? The truth has spoken. You no longer have to go and fly to Atlanta to make film for TV and film. You don't have to go out to LA. That was El Rico's mission statement from day one, 11 years ago. I want Pensacola to be the new Atlanta, the new Hollywood. With this second film and the acting and just the quality of what you guys witnessed, we're hoping that the rest of the world catches on just as fast.
You were fantastic. Thank you so much. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're a busy man. You're the star. So we appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much. You're the man.
And shout out to your mom, by the way, because she was phenomenal. Okay, she really did. To close that scene, I truly believe that she was a prosecutor.
Yeah, she was.
Oh my God, she did, and she's
Unbelievable.
phenomenal. Her career is just gonna go up, and I'm so looking forward to continue to work with her.
Yeah, fantastic.
My man.
You're the man. You're the man. Appreciate you.
Enjoy the night. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so
You're the
much.
man. Thanks so much. Peace out. So, all right, here we go. Post the premiere of What the Heart Wants, we're here with Miriam.
Yes.
Who is the co-star to Jay Sapp. And let me tell you, you were phenomenal.
Thank
Fantastic
you.
job.
Thank
Fantastic
you.
job. You were great. Now that you've seen the film, how do you feel now that everything's finished? You've seen the film, you worked on it. We've come to the conclusion. How are you feeling?
I feel amazing. This was my first movie ever that I've ever been in.
Wow, okay.
Yes. So I feel amazing. It was like a lifted weight on my shoulders because we put in so much hard work.
Yep.
So to see our work
The
just on
fruits
big
of the
screen.
labor.
Yes, absolutely. It was great.
That's awesome.
Great.
That's awesome. Well, it was a phenomenal movie.
Thank
I
you.
mean, ups and downs
Yes,
all over the place.
absolutely.
It was great. Comedic parts too.
Yes.
It was all around. It was crazy. So, what was that like being, on set all the time? You have so many different scenes. You
Oh
have
my
to,
goodness.
so many range of emotions.
Yes.
How did you prepare yourself to do these things?
I will say it was an emotional roller coaster getting myself prepared for it because this isn't, our full-time job.
Right.
So I had to go to work and then go on set and just learning all those lines. Woo! Now that was hard, but we had a great, amazing director and assistant director just leading us and guiding us down the way.
Well, I mean, my last question really is, you're with your co-star Jay Sapp,
Yes.
and you guys had so much chemistry on the screen. You guys were fantastic.
Yes.
What was that like? I know it's his first feature, an intense role, and it's your first film.
Right.
What was that like? How were you guys, working with each other and pushing each other?
Yes, he was amazing. Like he's done movies and stuff before, but this was his first big role. So he absolutely just pushed me and motivated me and encouraged me. Even the days I was like, I don't know if I can do this. He was like, no, you got this. Let's go. So he was phenomenal to work with.
That's awesome. That's
Yes.
awesome. What do you got, Matt?
So you take part in one of the, actually, I think it's the only action scene in the movie.
Yeah.
What is that like with the choreography and everything?
It was wonderful. I've never had to pull a trigger and shoot somebody. So that was phenomenal to do. We had to shoot it a couple of times and I never held a gun before. So they had to show me how to clock it back and do all that.
You had to get the comfort.
Yes. So it was fun.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked great.
It was an
very-
intense scene. You guys did a great job. Yeah.
The chemistry was absolutely there. Yes.
Yeah, when we were watching, I yelled out. I was like, "You got to finish him!" I was yelling. I was like, "Come on, dude!"
I think everybody was like, "He got to go."
Yeah, we were rooting for it all the way. I think he took a little too long. I would have just been like, as soon as he pushed the hostage away, I would have been like, "Bam!" See ya.
Yeah.
Yes, but we had to, you had to see it.
Yeah,
you
see
gotta
it through, I guess.
Yes, absolutely.
But no, you were phenomenal. So
Thank you.
now that you've completed your first film,
Yes.
how are you feeling going into future projects? You think there
I
are more to
can
come?
Yes, I can see a future in this. Absolutely. I love being on stage. I've done stage plays before. This was my first big movie I've done. So I can, wherever God leads me, I'm gonna walk on in it.
Nice.
Yes.
More action roles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. You never
You gotta
know.
get those action roles.
I love
Yes,
it.
yes.
I love it.
Great.
You got anything else for him, Manny?
No, that's it. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for coming on with us. I appreciate it. Post the show.
Post show.
So I thought it was excellent. We got to get some
Very good,
live
very good.
reactions. I feel like
Yes.
we got to get some live reactions.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can pull. Let's
Where's
get
that cop go?
some live takes of what the heart wants. We got to get some live takes.
I know.
Oh, here we go, Peyton. My man, come back.
Hot take.
We're bringing you back in.
Take. What did you
What'd you think of the movie now that you saw it?
It was great.
He's great.
What was your favorite part?
That part. The lawyer part.
What part?
Or that part.
Hey, your dad's part?
Dad's
Okay.
part.
That's a good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
I thought he was excellent as the lawyer.
was,
I thought he
he
was
was.
good. All right, that was a live take, live reaction.
Take right there.
Live reaction. Okay, all right. Hold on. We got to get your take. So you've seen the movie now. We got to see it through and through. What was your favorite part?
All of it was my favorite.
All of it.
I love this movie.
I thought it was excellent.
Outstanding. Like everything about it was excellent.
Yes.
I love it. From beginning to end, it was like amazing.
Perfect.
Yes.
Great answer.
Great answer.
That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. I'm glad you liked it. That's great. Love it. All right, another live reaction. So right after What the Heart Wants premiere, we got Gabe, Prez, Olivia.
I messed it up.
We got everybody here. Live reactions. We'll go through. Gabe, what did you think?
I thought that the prosecutor in that movie towards the end was amazing. There were some really great scenes. I really loved the parental relationship within that movie or whatever. I just wanted to say I'm Gabriel. He called me by the wrong name.
I did not. I did not. I said Gabriel, Prez, Olivia.
He actually did. Yeah. So, and yeah, I don't know what that is.
I just
Come on,
bombed everybody.
All right.
I played a studio engineer in the movie.
He does. He brings in the flash drive.
Yes.
You brought in the piece of evidence.
He broke that case wide open.
The most important piece.
Yeah, don't tell everybody that.
Don't tell everybody.
Don't tell everybody.
You don't want that reputation.
You know what I'm saying? I might not be able to make it.
Yeah, that's right.
I might not make it out the door.
All right. So Prez, now that you've seen the movie, what did you think?
I thought it was great. I mean, I thought that the prosecutor was amazing and that the rest of the cast was great, and it was a great movie.
Liv, thoughts on the film?
Liv, what did you think?
It was really fun to watch, and I liked my mom's part. And I thought when he got shot, I thought that was my favorite part.
That was your favorite part?
Yeah.
Basketball all-star right here.
That's right. Basketball all-star.
Game.
Olivia Villa.
I'm talking about get her the ball.
Get her the rock. Yeah, we gotta bring come in.
Yeah.
All right, we got one of the actresses here.
Actress, yeah.
All right, so now that you've seen the movie, what did you think?
I thought it was amazing. It was phenomenal. I really liked it.
Yeah, you were excellent out there. I thought you did a great job giving sass to the main actress. You really brought the character to life. So now that you finished and everything's all set, are you ready to do another movie after this?
Yes.
All right, I like it. I like it.
that.
All right, so there we go. So
Ready in the work.
are you naturally sassy like that?
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Liv's giving good information here. So you bring it in the house.
Yes.
Yeah, you let everybody know.
Oh.
Who would you say the most sassy is in your family?
My cousin.
Your cousin?
Cousin.
Do you get it from her?
Yes.
From him? Yeah. All right, I got you. All right, I like that. All right. Well, there we go. So that's a wrap. We got some live reactions here. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much. But thank you guys, everybody, for hanging out on live with us. We really appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys.
You guys are the best. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much.
We appreciate